actually used to be over there.
Where?
Where Tropical Grotto is.
Oh, yeah.
And then next, if you pan down the street, it used to be Joe Cobb's liquor store, which is no longer. But this is where we used to go, and Mayor warned us, never go in and beg for money from Pop. But we did it anyways, and he'd always give us money because Mom wasn't around right then.
You did.
So I did, always. As we walk down the street, you see the new remodeled Cavallos, where Bill and Mary used to go with their friends. I don't even know, Artie and Monica and all their other friends. And then this is where the liquor store used to be. And then Dad's office, and Joe Cobb bought him out. And then Tommy bought Joe Cobb out. He redid this whole thing. They all bought each other out. So this is how it is right now today. This is 1992, May 17th, Mary's birthday. This is the sad part about this is where Bill took Mary and she discovered pizza! And she said that was her downfall from her size, whatever. She weighed about 110, soaking wet. And this was her downfall. But, okay, we're going to continue on. This is Jess. We're going to show you a pan right now of the new updated Genesee Street and the new things that are going on around here and all the...
Oh, Ashmore shoes. Okay, your button's there. Tell me what I know.
Is it on?
No,
oh.
You gotta press the button here somewhere.
Already see? Okay.
Okay, now we're still in New Hartford, and this is 29 Pearl Street. Where
There's
Mom
the 29.
grew up, Mary Louise Henry, and I'm gonna cry.
Quit chomping on that gum. Let me step up here.
We used to.
Okay.
We used to come visit Grandpa Henry. We take turns with our cousins, and we sleep right up in that room. And he used to have a little light switch that we pulled, and we weren't supposed to do it, and we'd get in trouble for it. And in the backyard, there was his garage, and we'd sneak in there, and we'd sneak in the cellar.
Let's take a look.
It had a beautiful chandelier.
Let's look over near the garage.
When you first come in these stairs, but you couldn't go in that door. And
I'm trying to follow her. Okay, if you see the old barn.
Our Henry cousins would come and visit us, and well, they'd visit Grandpa, but they'd come with us too.
I got quite the close-up.
Oh, what else, Denise?
Well,
when parades would come, we'd have a perfect spot because we'd line right up on Grandpa's curb, and we'd get to watch them.
Right there. Be careful of that awesome truck. It's a Toyota. It's a rice burner, but it's awesome.
Enough of the truck.
Okay. If you look at the barn back here, this is where Aunt Eleanor used to go hide behind a smoke.
And Mom.
And Mom. And we used to have tons of old-fashioned magazines in there. And if you hopped over that fence and cut through, you'd get to New Hartford High School.
And one day we were walking, our cousins came to visit, and we were walking around the block, and the fire alarm went off, and Polly cried because he was so scared because it's so loud when you could hear it. And Grandpa, when we would go to shut the doors, we had to be careful. We had to stick our
One width of the hand.
One width of the hand. And I got to go shopping with Grandma Henry once, and she had a counter, so she could add up all her money. And that's it. Now we're going to go see where Mom went to school.
What do I hit?
Just that off button.
I know which one. Sorry.
It's still going.
That's a close-up. Hey, hit it.
This is where Mary Louise went to school, and she was a cheerleader for New Hartford. Yay, Mary!
And her nickname was Quirky Eyebrows. That's in her yearbook, Quirky Eyebrows.
This used to be a cemetery before it was New Hartford, and Denise won't let me do a cartwheel. Can I try?
Sharon, please don't do a cartwheel. Just jump from one thing to the other. Sharon? Oh, she's on trucks. Okay. She's still got it.
Okay, we'll really show you where Mom went to school, because this is all an addition.
This is all new because New Hartford has such big bucks. But there's a pan of the old place right there. That's where Mom went to school. This is where all of Mary's children went to high school. They all went to Catholic school till 8th grade, except for the rebel, the baby, me. I quit after kindergarten.
I forgot to tell you who I am, but everybody knows. Sharon Marie Dunn, and I'm daughter number 2, child number 4.
That is for in Spanish.
Okay.
What else?
Wrap? That's it. Mom went, and then after Mom went to school here, she went to the Utica School
of Commerce.
And she worked at the credit bureau, but we couldn't find that, Mom. I don't know if it's still in existence or not. So we're going to go to your next job.
And she is the best bookkeeper. She still has written down, like, I think a penny we borrowed for a piece of gum to go to George's. The old story on this memorial is that when they dug up the old casket, there was a glass casket with a woman in it, and as they hit it with a bulldozer, the woman disappeared out of the casket, out of the coffin. Yes. Yes. They say it's haunted. I don't know. Okay. In the parking lot of St. John's Church, if you look over here, this is where the church used to be. This is where Bill and Mary were married. Christ here. There's B. Butler's house. Mark's sweaty swan B.
Hey, B, what you up to?
We're so emotional. We got that from Mary, so excuse us if we get a little choked up. So this is the parking lot. This is where the church used to be. If you pan up there, that's the convent where the nuns are. Where I think for quite a while Sharon thought she was going to be one.
Bob and I had to go in here.
Piano
lessons here. Mom and Dad sent us with their hard-earned money that they could hardly afford, so we could have some art.
Mark went until they cracked his knuckles one too many times and he dropped. Okay, if you look over here, this is the church now. If she pans here, I gotta quit that pan
Yes,
word.
you do.
Okay. This is where Sharon was married, and this is where I think
Bill and Kathy.
Bill and Kathy, and I think this is also where most of the baptisms took place. If you look, this is where all of us made our first communion.
Yes.
Whatever.
Confirmation.
If you look, we're blocking these people, and they're gonna get pissed, and they're supposed to be good Catholics, but I doubt it.
Oops, I stopped. We're in the, this is where we went to Catholic school when we were little, St. John's. And I'm not sure what it is now. We're coming to where the reception was. On June 14th, 1952. There's one pond. I'm ready. As we're driving slowly, you might get dizzy. I'm going to turn it off for a minute. Pond's Golf Country Club was the elite affair of Bill and Mary Dunn, the new lovebirds. This is going up their way.
Okay.
This is Twin Ponds, like we just said, where Mom and Dad had their reception. And if I say it right, there was first a breakfast, like brunch, and then a reception buffet on top of that. And we can't show you inside. It's one of the ponds, and they've got a pretty place to get your picture taken over here, Denise.
I know, I'm just trying to pan it. I gotta get a new word. Sorry about that.
Uncle Jim was the best man at their wedding. And Judy was a flower girl, Judy Schaefer. Oh, here comes the car.
Okay, while the car's coming, there's the parking lot. This is Twin Ponds. Let me get Sharon again.
And
what else?
I think that's about it. Mom and Dad, you can fill us on more of the details.
After the reception.
After the reception, Mom got into a dress and Dad changed, and then they went on their honeymoon to Cape Cod. And should we tell them? Oh, turn it off a minute. Okay. Now can you? Okay, yeah. We have something to tell you, Mom and Dad. After the reception, many years, it was, let's see, figure it out, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 years? No. Well, within less than 13 years it was Mary and Bill up in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. First comes the love, then comes the marriage, then came Bill, Bob, Mark, Sharon, Denise in the baby carriage. Chance and Bridget too.
And Lennox.
What do they call this Twin Ponds? Here's the second pond. With the twin. Oh, we got a golfer right there on Sunday morning. Okay. That's the other.
Richardson Ave. And this is where Bill and Mary first had their first apartment together. We lived upstairs on the second floor. And my sister's gonna get Hey, easy on the caps. We lived on the second floor, and Mary got pregnant with William.
With child.
William George Dunn Jr.
Alias
Bill the bull. Okay.
Or Billy.
Or Billy. Billy. After that, they had to leave here. They couldn't have children, I guess.
They were,
Upstairs.
well, small.
Or whatever, and they decided to move, and we will take you to our next venture where
And
they
we all
live
know.
next, and we know where that is.
This is where Mom went to school too, the Point School. And Grandma was younger. And Grandma Henry. And Denise and Sharon and Mark. And here we go inside to it.
It's now for old people. It's old folks' home. They got a library across the street and whatever.
What do you think you're on, 60 Minutes?
Go ahead. Are you gonna? It's your turn. It's your turn. Okay.
Now from 15 Richardson Ave, they moved to 137 Genesee Street, where Billy and Robert Henry Dunn, named after, I believe, Grandpa Henry, and his nickname was Blue and Tony. Bob's was, and they lived here when they were little.
Okay, let me.
I'll show you what the front looks like. Come on, follow me.
I'm gonna fall down.
We started remodeling though, so it's a lot different now. Compared to 30 years ago.
Sharon, I'm gonna fall down. Oh, okay.
Okay.
There's I'm gonna try to get further away to show the house. There's I'm not very good at this, so if you get dizzy, it's because I'm going too fast.
Mention that it was
See the fence, all stone fence.
They rented part of this apartment. It wasn't bought. Part of it was rented, just like Richardson.
Where are you?
Right here. Follow me. The Casbah.
As we go to our next place, they moved from here to our next place, and we're not going to be able to do much there, but we'll continue.
To live too.
She still does, I think.
There's Dad mowing the lawn.
Wait before he sees us.
Okay, I got him.
Okay.
There's the back of their house.
Because if Mary sees us with her eye spy, we're in big.
This is where we lived, 80 Hartford Terrace. Keep going, Denise, they're gonna catch us. We'll come back and tell you more about that.
Okay.
This is the Terrell's house. This was the Edwards' house.
Anna Otis.
Anna Otis with the Hardisons before the O'Briens.
That's Kathy's parents' house.
There's McDonald's where Mary works, and she's won many hostess awards, and she's very proud of working at Mickey D's. And we're waiting right in line, so we're holding these cars up, Mom, so we gotta go by. Goodbye.